Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 17 of Requiem.
Bless you.
Bless you. So, before we begin, once again, reminding you guys, this is streamed both on Twitch and on YouTube. And on YouTube, you're going to have a chaptered VOD that you can watch. It's pretty cool. And then you can also listen in on Spotify, which is pretty great as well. But there's not much else that I have to say. So, shall we play, guys? Is everybody ready? Is everybody ready to go? Everybody ready to get out of Soguk? Maybe, perhaps, perchance, not quite sure yet. Depends on what you guys want to do. I mean, you're free to not do so, but if you don't, maybe the world will end. So who knows?
Just gonna settle down here and just wait until the Weaver destroys the whole planet.
We're gonna turn into a Stardew Valley campaign.
Yes, we're gonna start a farm.
All right.
I like that.
Dan.
I like that. Settle down on a farm.
Oh, wow. Look at Mick, man. He shaved his head and now he's thinking about settling down on a farm
And eating yogurt so I can grow up.
Yogurt. Damn, man. How hair changes people. I went through a similar thing. Anyway, let us roll out the intro and get ready for episode 17 of Requiem.
I finished my yogurt.
During the intro,
Good,
and
you're
welcome
gonna
back,
love it.
everyone.
Man, this intro made the yogurt feel even better. Thank you, UnpopularOnion.
Well, actually, you should thank Estera. He did the intro for free for us. So thank him and thank the dude that did the art. We've already tweeted him a long time ago, but we can find him somewhere. Anyway, now that we're here, why don't we get into the world? Bring ourselves into this wonderful world with a little recap of what happened last episode. There was a lot of fuckery. The end.
That is all. That's the only recap.
Yeah, that's really what happened. So, last episode began with a little bit of a nightmare or dream for Emily, where she recalled a memory of the past while she was being invaded by an alien entity in her brain. She managed to mask that memory of the past through her will and through her songs. And in that memory, Emily was sitting down listening to a story from a book, The Magical Journeys of Big Blue, that revealed perhaps the first time, or one of the first times, where Emily heard the song that she chases now. Speaking of that book, she received said book, given by a friend that was supposed to be going on a date with her, a fellow sixth intelligence haver that ended up being just stood up. He just got stood up and it was at 1 a.m. out of town waiting. Yikes.
No, really the
I guess
saddest
we could
moment of
say
the
he
whole story.
he couldn't read the memo.
Yeah. Okay. Then you have this.
I was waiting for his camera to freeze again.
Yeah. That would have been funny.
Not today.
But yeah, after that, and after a bunch more fuckery, Vesper. Well, actually, before the fuckery, Vesper had a little conversation with G, in which G had mentioned or mentioned his desire to stay in Soguk and look after the kid that they saved from the port at at the time that when the port was closed. Then, I don't really know how we got into that, but after a counter prank from Violet to Emily, Emily accidentally, or not accidentally, but after Hasrel's guidance, decided to clean the mustache that Violet had drawn on her, and so then Violet delivered the heaviest, most meaningful, pathetic of her entire life, and generated a whole circus chase circumstance in which Emily was running around town and Violet was after her, and then Violet bought her flowers, and while this whole entire thing happened, Vesper, G, the kid, and Hasdral played the game of Wizardry the Reunion, which ended up in G and the kid's defeat due to the usage of the Screaming Sun and Screaming Moon G Max that was pretty much unbeatable for anyone else. And after about the entire episode of fuckery, they went and did the one thing they had to do, which is just how D&D works, and that's why we love it. And they talked to the king, to the Kralkoyu, who rewarded them with 500 platinum and a ship for them to charter to leave Soguk out into Kaifem. They also asked for some information. He shared their concerns. He shared some visions of the strange entity that maybe had affected Emily. And he sent them off and also arranged for a concert to happen that same night at the Crystal Cove for Emily to play with world-renowned legend of music, Sea Lion Dion. I don't know why I said that or why I did that, but well, whatever. It's just it felt right in the moment, you know. And yeah, surprisingly enough, that's where we're picking off. You guys were headed to the port. I had given you names for the ship that you had to pick. And that being said, I also mentioned I will allow for you guys to change your pick depending on the description that I tell you about. All right? But I just want to know, out of all of them, what was the one you guys were going to go for?
The Ranchy lady.
You're going with the Ranchy lady. All right. Then, let's bring us into the port. Velox Mors, you travel down the city of Soguk, down towards the port, traversing from the very top of this of the elevation on which Soguk is built down to the coast. You are accompanied by an escort, by a guard, to be able to point out the ships for you guys to know them. You see now people, as Violet had confirmed previously, traveling up and down the port now, although they are being monitored. You pass on through the barricade quite easily with the escort with you and with people being informed that you were coming. And you go up to the port. As you reach the docks, the guard begins to point out the ships that you like, that you could pick. So let's start with the Raunchy Lady. He points to a ship that seems to be taller than the others, or at least has like a larger hull. But it's definitely not as long. It's stocky and very curvy and compact, which definitely gives it a very sturdy appearance. It is a double-masted ship that brandishes a flag with the drawing of a naked dwarven lady with a very large bosom.
Nice.
The figurehead,
Right.
The figurehead of the ship, so the little statue at, I think it's the front of the ship.
The bow.
The bow of the ship, yes. The figurehead is exactly the same raunchy, big-bosomed lady, except expertly carved in wood. He then...
I like the ship already.
Yeah. He then points to another ship and informs you that it is the Sinking Song. you see that this is a very long ship, but has a smaller hull, a lot smaller actually than the Raunchy Lady. It is a 3-masted ship, and it's also surprisingly narrow. It doesn't seem capable of kind of carrying too much cargo. You notice something interesting. The ship is divided into 3 blocks that have joints, the largest one incorporating the stern. And when you look at the stern, the back of the ship, behind the quarterdeck and kind of connected to the rudder of the ship, there's a large shark fin. And the guard explains that when going underwater, the 3 masts retract inside, and each of the blocks is sealed from one another, and the ship swims like a shark underwater. Then he points to another one, the crook. You had already seen the crook, but now in broad daylight it is a lot easier to make the qualities of the ship. It is a 3-masted ship. It is rather large in size. And it gets its name, the guard tells you, from the crooked nature of the masts. Instead of being kind of just straight up little poles of wood, they look kind of like old twisted trees. And you notice that some of the wood on the hull of the ship is also kind of not sanded at all. It looks kind of very irregular and gives it like a bark texture. It is dark gray in coloration, like burnt wood. And the flag that it bears is that of a crooked branch. The captain, the guard also tells you that the captain of the crook is the most experienced out of all of them. Then you see the loader, which is just a 3-masted ship. It's kind of like an average ship, and it's barely equipped with any defenses other than cannons. However, it can bear a lot of cargo. It is a cargo ship after all. And yeah, this is what you see from all of these. All of the ships are equipped with similar amounts of cannon. The crook seems to be the one that is more equipped for combat. The loader is the one with less. And the sturdiest is the Raunchy Lady, but it also, due to how stocky and compact it is, also seems to be the slowest. So, knowing all of this, my friends, do you change your decision?
I'm biased. I want the booba ship.
Hey.
I think the one that's like the very different from the others is the sinking song, because it can go underwater, and that might be useful for us if we fight like certain creatures. But I don't know.
How do we fight underwater?
Maybe it has like pew pews. I don't know. Cannons.
It does have cannons, yes.
Oh.
Do they work underwater?
That would be something very interesting to figure out, wouldn't it?
The answer is no, by the laws of physics.
I mean, but it's
Look,
D&D,
this is a
so...
fantasy world.
Yeah, dwarven infused magic cannonballs or whatever the fuck.
I managed to
Exactly.
heat water and heat like metal underwater and breathe the oxygen there, so...
Oh yeah.
Could be possible. I mean, you could inspect the ships closer if you'd like. You're just watching them kind of at a distance. Or you could ask the guard questions if you want to, of course.
Hey, guard.
Yes.
Can the sinking song fight underwater?
Oh, yes, of course. The sinking song is fully equipped for fighting underwater with enchanted magical harpoons, as it is used in the hunting of underwater creatures, as well as underwater defense of important ships that must be escorted at royal order.
How about like above water?
Above water, the sinking song is just like any other ship, although it is quite fast, but it definitely excels beneath the waves.
How did you get your name? for this ship.
Excuse me, I did not name the ship. The sinking song is named the sinking song, as the crew tends to be quite singy underwater.
Smells fishy.
Yes, we are currently at the docks, so that might explain why the smell of fish is prominent in the air, Mr. Hajral the Dragon Ball.
Wait.
Could we?
Wait.
The captain?
What would you like to know about the captain?
How does he know my name?
Because I was informed by the king to escort you here. I know you are Velox Mors, I know all of your names, and I only don't know your mother's because you haven't told me yet.
Good luck finding mine.
If you guys want to experience, we can go with a sinking song. I don't mind. I just want to go to
Port Namelli. Port
Port
Namelli. I was in character.
I mean,
We have sturdy. But like,
sturdy makes me feel safe. Also, booba.
Booba makes me feel safe.
It does. I feel very safe around booba.
it doesn't mean the other ones are not sturdy, but it is the sturdiest.
Correct. Correct.
Thank you.
How's the combat capabilities of the raunchy lady?
Of the booba.
Oh, you're asking the guard?
Oh yeah, sorry, I did not do the voice.
Well, if you would allow my analysis, and mind you, I am no sailor, and my expertise is definitely around a more terrestrial type of combat, by looking at a ship that seems to be sort of more compact and sturdier, and also having 2 masts, I would say that the maneuverability in battle could be reduced.
But it can take more hits.
Certainly. I, for one, think that just the bosom of that lady could absorb quite a bit of damage.
Agreed. So what, we're between that one and the sinking song then?
I would still go for the sturdiest one.
Hajral, do you have an opinion?
The sea dude.
Sailor check.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna let you. Are you recalling your sailor experience, or do you want kind of some divine inspiration in this?
Sailor experience. Definitely.
Sailor experience. All right. So, still, I'm gonna make it be. I'm gonna make this a wisdom check.
All right.
So let's just do a straight wisdom check. You can guide yourself if you want to use guidance.
Yeah, I will. It's a D4, right?
Yeah, exactly. An extra D4.
16 with a D4. 4. Okay, so 20.
20.
Dirty 20.
So the sea, the Quetzali Ocean, which is the ocean that you guys are going to be crossing, particularly nearer the coast of Ipsa, which is where you are, is known to have many dangers. One of these dangers, yes, indeed, of course. One of these dangers, however, is a danger that you are the most concerned about.
The craft.
I would say you'd know about this because of yours. It's a 20, and it's just, this is kind of your sailor background. There are scale whales that are move around the coast of Ipsa and kind of the middle of the Quetzali Ocean. So scale whales, you recall, are, well, whales. Well, let's imagine that a dragon did it with a whale, and that's what a scale whale is. So they tend to be very large creatures. They're surprisingly, deceivingly fast for something as big as they are, and I can't really tell you which ship would be better to deal with something like this.
I
because
would.
I
I
just
would
have,
guide
you guys
myself.
have to think about that.
Yeah.
I will guide myself through the physiognomy of the whales, I guess. Like, where do they appear the most? Like, are they're fast? Do they thrive underwater? I assume they do. Like, or do they also come to the surface?
They also come to the surface. They are large creatures, and I guess on a 20, I would. Well, actually, no. If you want to know more about scale whales in specific, I'm gonna need you to roll a nature check for me.
Why not?
You can still
where's the
use guidance. You're still guided by yourself.
8. The guidance is another roll, right? Yeah.
Yes, correct.
Okay, 4, so 12.
12.
It's not that much.
All right, so there are a couple of things you recall about scale whales. Number one, they were hunted. Here. There are ships in Soguk that used to hunt scale whales. You can inquire which ones are or would be those, but there are ships that have hunted scale whales. And you've also recalled that they are fast. They are gargantuan in size, and they, depending on their ancestry, they can be resistant to certain elements. This is kind of what you recall of them,
Is
but
explosion an element?
fire damage is an element, yes. But they are predator whales, so they do feed both underwater, mostly underwater, and at the surface occasionally. But they mostly do feed in deep waters and then come back to the surface, kind of like sperm whales, who dive really deep to eat on some squid and then come back up to breathe. It's kind of a similar situation with scale whales.
Alright.
But they are, on a 12, I'd say you would also figure out that they are violent.
Okay.
They are violent.
Violet.
Violent.
Very violent.
Very violent.
So
are we asking each captain individually, like we're just going from ship to ship, asking, or are they
We
like
can.
rounded? Is this like a?
You can ask the guard.
An option.
The guard that's been told to escort you. That's been giving you information.
Oh, we've been talking to the guard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, then I'll turn to him and say, sinful and mother talk aside, I will need some useful information from you for once,
All right.
my friend. Are any of these ships proficient in the hunt of the scale whales?
Well, now that you ask, the Sinking Song is indeed quite well equipped with harpoons to hunt the scale whales. And also with its bigger speed and maneuverability, it can resist charges and so on. However, the Crook's captain, Madame Sablefoot, she hunted scale whales for close to a decade or more. I would say that her experience could also prove of great use against these creatures, should you indeed find them. I must say that it would be rather unfortunate that you'd have to face one of these, but it is certainly possible.
So it's a roll. I'm gonna have to roll and see if we have some whales.
Hell yeah, brother!
Oh no.
Right, so
It's like the travel we had before.
Yeah.
Hajral will turn to Velox Mors and say, "Well, comrades, well, Velat has left the party. She doesn't want to hear this."
I think she's fixing the camera because the camera's been flickering. She's gonna try and fix it. You can
heard
say
me,
it.
Mizzy. How dare you?
You can say what you're gonna say. You'll catch her up when she.
Okay,
when she's
okay.
done.
Hajral will say, "My fellow comrades, I regret to inform you that these waters that we will be traveling are indeed infested with these scale whales. They are quite dangerous. And I think we should maybe consider the option that we currently have, the best, to resist these creatures because they are quite dangerous. Have I already said that?
And which is the best solution? We don't know.
The ship that the card has said.
He said two. He said the sinking
But-
song and the crook.
Yes, but I mean, exclude the other two is what I mean.
Okay, so no boss, no lady, no hot lady.
The ship.
No
Let's
titty.
go with the sinking song then.
No titties.
He
Thrall, you
said
pay
it's
for
a
this.
it's a fast ship. It
Yeah.
can maneuver the attacks.
Yeah.
And
And-
we have
and it can attack.
harpoons,
Yeah.
And it can attack. So let's go.
Yeah.
The Emily votes the song.
Can we
The
put
sinking
the
one.
boobas on the ship?
I mean,
So
we're
wait,
gonna be there.
Is the song the one that has the speed and the harpoons?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's the one that goes underwater and is fastest.
Although
It's
the
like the shark.
captain on the other one might know a thing or two about the whales.
But will the captain like fight for us?
I mean,
I don't
yeah,
know.
the ship is at stake.
Yeah, but it won't fight for us. It will fight.
You won't fart
with
for us?
No,
He will fight for the ship. Usually
She.
the captain is fond.
Yeah.
The captain
but,
is fond of the ship.
but like, it won't fight for us. It will fight with us.
Exactly. We don't need anyone to fight for us.
What
No?
was the
Why not?
more help
Because you
is
have
better?
me.
Oh, okay. Sablefoot ship. What was the main traits of that ship?
The experienced captain and great combat capability.
Alright, so we have a ship that has good combat. We have what's insinuating to be a fellow fighter helping us. Fighter, quote unquote, another character in the RPG roster, is what I mean.
Another companion.
Sorry, airship pilot.
Although, it's a conundrum, because the ship evading is good, but that, like, the other one has the experienced captain, but the ship itself might not be very equipped. But if she's experienced, that means the ship has survived many, I was gonna say sperm whales, scale whales. They have sperm too, it's okay. I think, I don't know, I haven't read that book.
Today on how do scale whales reproduce?
On a 12, you don't know.
I don't know if they have sperm. Guess we'll find out.
Okay, who votes for the sinking song?
Oh, fuck it.
Man, I'm torn. Okay, sure. It's,
We'll go with the sinking song.
Fuck it.
Man, I'm torn off. Fuck.
can we
Wait, I
like,
have a very important question.
Yo, Violet. Yeah, go ahead.
It's not very important, but I just want to say, is the captain of the sinking song hot?
What? Are you asking
She is
the
gone.
guard?
Yes.
I bet Sablefoot is hot. She just sounds hot.
Zarg. This
Violet
one
is
is
just
Zargus,
side-eyeing.
Alexia's.
Yeah, this is Zargus Alexis.
Dude, a character with Sable in its name can't not be hot. That's what I've learned.
The guard goes, I'm afraid that although I do not swing in that direction, let's say, well, I guess I could provide you with my totally straight opinion of Zargus Alexios, the captain of the sinking song. He is quite the tiefling specimen, and, well, some say that he is perhaps one of the most desirable bachelors in the port. I wouldn't know personally. This is just what I heard.
Good
Vesper,
information.
why does this matter exactly? Forgive me, I'm confused.
Well, I was kind of attached to the raunchy lady. It's fine.
I am sure that if you asked the captain of the raunchy lady to give it a good old squeeze, he would allow you.
Good idea.
Okay, while she goes squeeze the boob, I'll just enter the sinking song.
Are you gonna go to the singing song? All right.
Yeah.
So you.
Hey, can we? I was gonna say, Violet, you gotta like go up to Sablefoot and cast friends and seducers to come with us.
How about no? Goodbye.
Oh, you held my expectations too high.
You wanted both hot captains. You're not happy with one. So you move up to in the dock until you reach the sinking song. Give me just one moment because I need to pick something up here. Because I have the ship's stat sheets, and I need them in front of me for purposes of things, and purposes. All right. So you approach the sinking song. The ship is like entirely kind of painted in this grayish color, like darker gray almost towards the black, and you see kind of working on the deck, and I don't know, what do sailors do? Play around with some rope, some shit. You see what seems to be a tiefling. They are they have this sort of dark red skin, like almost a deep burgundy skin, and these like very bright green eyes, and their horns are kind of like on a T shape. They're like, they go up and then to the side, and they have this they only have hair on the sides of their head, and the rest is just completely bald. And as you approach Violet, they go, yes?
Captain Alexius, I assume?
No, I'm the first mate, Fencarius. You looking for the captain?
Yeah.
All right, I'll go fetch him. All right, is this about chartering the ship?
Yep.
All right, just give me a moment. And the man moves back into the ship, and later on, you see, coming on the gangplank that leads down to the docks.
Eating an orange.
No. Not
Please
that
leave
gangplank. Fucking shit. You
Look,
see
he's gotta prevent scurvy.
another male tiefling with dreadlocked blonde hair, dark gray skin, and these long horns that kind of just grow from the temples and go straight back. He has these like glassy red eyes, and he's wearing like a loose brown leather jacket over like a baggy, almost V-neck white linen shirt, and the jacket doesn't have any sleeves, and he wears and neither does the shirt, and he wears these like, they seem to be very old and ragged leather pants and boots, and as he comes down, he says, all right, I heard that you were looking to charter my ship.
Exactly. We are Velox Mors, and we need to go to Port Nameli fast and steady.
The guard next to you goes, yes, Captain Zargas, if you would allow me, I have a document to present to you. This is a royal decree that asks you to carry Velox Mors here on your ship to Port Nameli at no cost. And he hands the document. The captain looks at it. All right. When do you wish to set off then?
As soon as possible.
As soon as possible to who? To me or you?
To you.
Then we can go right now.
Oh, damn.
Ooh, wasn't expecting that fast.
but my concert.
God damn it. Tomorrow morning, can it be?
Of course. Yes, tomorrow morning. Do you wish to take any extra supplies with you?
We probably should.
Sure. Tomorrow morning we are ready to go. We're going to fetch some supplies. We need to go to a concert, I believe. So...
Well, inform my first mate of whatever supplies you need, and or whenever you bring them, so that he will ask the deckhands to carry them inside. We do not have much space, so make sure that you bring only the essential.
Aye.
Thank you. May Dolgar bless you.
When you mention Dalgar, he goes, "Oh, right," and just turns away.
Oh shit, got stuff. left.
Okay, so let's go around Soguk, I believe. You prepare for your concert. And
She's
we
so
should
excited.
go get maybe some potions, some food.
Yeah.
Maybe say goodbye to Quibble. I don't know.
Oh
I mean, if we
boy!
have to get potions, I guess we have to go to Quibble.
Is Quibble the only shop that has potions in Soguk?
There could be another, but I mean, would you do that to Quibble?
No.
He only
did
wants
kinda help us
money.
save
I
the
don't-
city.
Oh well, let's go to Quibble.
You going there right now?
Before we go in, stand outside and just take a few deep breaths.
Can I? Would I know if anything that I have from the K-Duel is rotten?
Have you checked?
Okay, I will check. We're going to outside of the ship 1st, and I will try to grab the claw. I believe. I think I have a claw.
All right, the claw is fine. It's bone.
Okay.
The eye.
What about the eye?
The eye has been sort of, although it has been decomposing in slower fashion, there's definitely certain liquid pooling around it. Yeah.
Okay. Would I know if
then
the
we have-
liquid is valuable?
By its smell,
No.
I don't think you. I don't think you would.
Okay, I will throw the eye away in the nearest
Oh wait,
garbage.
the liquid is not valuable. The eye might still be.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, sure. Okay. Okay, then
You want to squeeze the eye for eye
Squeeze
juice?
it, wring it out.
Oh my god.
Rose.
Sorry.
I will try to sell that in a random shop in the port.
Random shop. All right, random shop at the port. I'll say it's been a day since. All right. You can find a random shop to sell this at. In fact, you go around the port, and now it's morning. You can see everything quite fine. Give me a moment. Where is it? There we go. And you find a shop. It's just an establishment that you haven't visited yet, but that you would know of, kind of. The building itself is just kind of very extra in look. It is built in that same black stone that is noticeable all around the city. However, it's kind of heavily decorated with sea and underwater motifs. There are like hanging aquariums outside, containing a coral that looks to be kind of in the verge of dying, and colorful shells and nets hanging around. And there are like taxidermied, very large, like black shark type creatures. And one of them, the largest one, has a treasure in its mouth. Among other baubles that are like kind of hanging off of it, and on the treasure it's written "Booty Down Under."
There we go.
And as you walk inside, you see more of these taxidermied underwater creatures, and you see a gentleman, a male Ute-Ellie being the tabaxi of this world. Let's say, give me just 1 second because I have the. Okay, there we go. He has like an orange spotted coat, and the spots are like just darker orange and very circular amber, like wide eyes and large ears with black tips. And he's wearing like all these silk tunics and a lot of belts around him and a lot of rings in his hands. And he goes, "Greetings! It is most exciting to receive you here at the Booty Down Under, which is indeed my ship, my shop, not ship. It used to be a ship, now it's a shop because, to be fair, I'm not old enough to sail anymore. Anyway, my name is Ix Leaf Whisker. It is my deepest pleasure to meet you. You are the first customer coming in since the port was closed. I myself was diseased, but as you can see, my fur has now reconstituted itself quite instantly, in fact. And it is not an illusion at all. Anyway, how can I help you?
Hello, Mr.
X.
X. I am trying to sell these.
Nuts.
If you...
Oh. Forgive me, the youth here in Soguk has ruined my mind.
Oh, okay. I have this K-Dual claw and these kind of rotten eye. We fought this K-Dual back then in a few weeks ago, or maybe a week ago. I didn't track the time.
Hey man, to be honest, we're kind of on the same boat there. All right, let me check
Shop,
something.
not boat.
Fuck. Give me just a moment, because I have to find something here.
We also have the blood, don't we, as well?
You do have blood, yes. All right. So, do you present the blood as well?
Yeah, and I have the blood of the K-Dual, but I don't know if it's alright to use it.
He gives it a look. He pops the cork and smells it. Hey. You see his whiskers kind of. It's kind of like he gets zapped.
Kind of what I expected.
Well, the claw is obviously in perfect condition, but I must say that the blood and maybe the eye are not going to, you know. So I'll give you. What will I give you? Let's say I'll give you 1,750 gold for the whole of it.
Deal. I don't even care.
Can I
eyeball.
sense if we're being scammed?
Roll an insight check.
Inside. 19.
Ooh.
You definitely see that he was surprised that the offer was accepted so fast.
I stop the trade. And I say, wait. We fought this. It was a giant creature. We're not the typical adventurers. We are Velox Mors. We saved the city, and we saved you.
We found a cure for the disease, by the way. It's what she's saying.
Oh.
At this point, the whole town knows about us. And me, the Emily.
I must say, your party arrangement has become quite familiar to me. What's that? Never mind.
Are you okay?
Yes, I just get distracted sometimes. You must understand that in my age and being on a ship and shopping a ship, a lot of times it gets confusing sometimes for me.
Are you ill by any chance? Do you need any help?
Ill. No, I am Ix. I said my name. I said my name already, didn't I?
Yes, it did. Yes.
All right. So I will say, since I will say 2,000 gold.
That's a considerate amount. Okay. Are we okay, Emily? Do you accept this offer?
Do we accept? Should we accept it? Ix?
I'm fine with it. I just want to get rid of this.
I mean, if you're asking me, Ix, the ship of the shop, the ship of the owner, I would say that indeed it is it would be a wise choice to take this offer. But however, I do have just one small concern, which is that you are lying. Are you really the Saviors? Was it really you, or was it the king? Who was that? Was it really you?
You can ask the king himself.
The Kim. Who is the Kim?
Shut the fuck up.
Violet, calm down. Calm down. Yes,
We
it was us.
apologize. She's a very
Emotional right now.
she does not have the greatest.
He's also not the greatest right now.
What
very
are you
tired.
supposed to say?
Emily, I'm trying to make this nicer.
It's probably
She doesn't have the best way with words, is what I'm trying to say.
Mr. X,
Yes. Well, you were saying something.
We accept the deal.
You accept the deal? All right. So I'll gather 2,000 gold. We'll get it in a second. Right now. You see, sometimes I get confused with the way I talk because I've talked. I've run a ship and a shop, and I've been everywhere, and it's strange for me to think about how I talk sometimes because I've been many people. But now I am Leaf Whisker. All right. I will show Charlie with money, and he runs behind, and then comes back. All right. 2,000 gold, and drops a pouch in front of you.
Can I, while like reaching for the gold, can I try and touch the fur?
Yeah.
Because he said it was kind of an illusion, so I want to see if.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go roll sleight of hand for me, please.
Yes.
That was him talking.
10.
10. All right. So you he places a gold. You go and go and touch the fur, and he goes.
Jesus.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just trying to pick up the gold, and I kind of missed.
Right, I would. Have you ever heard perhaps of these things that you can put in your face? These they help you see.
Glasses?
I believe that's the name. Yes,
Put on
that's
the
also.
goggles.
That's also the name of what you put in the window. That's also the name of where the things you drink from. But I believe that if you put those on your face, you're 1 hour. You're not gonna.
I have some.
No.
I placed the goggles.
Wait, where did your friend Emily go? Who is this?
It is I.
The Emily.
No, the Emilio.
That is the Emily's great cousin, A Emily.
All right, you have the money. Can I have perhaps the things?
Yeah, of course. They are on the counter, so.
All right, he pulls it behind him and just all fall
So like
down.
the eye leave like a slimy trail.
It does
I'll
leave a
put the
slimy
gold
trail.
on my bag.
2,000.
After all, is just in the corner this whole time. Just
Okay, nice to trade with you.
Thank you very much for coming to the booty down under.
Bye.
Goodbye. Have a nice day.
Well.
Okay.
We leave.
So you guys
I
want
do
to go
not
to
know
Quibble?
who is worse, Quibble or him.
Every shopkeep here is fucked up. But I promise
Go
it's
buy
just you.
potions from Quibble.
Let's just go to Quibble and say goodbye.
Yeah.
What do we
and-
want to do?
Grab some potions.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
right. Okay.
All right, you
I
enter
think we are
Quibble.
all out.
I'm gonna ask. Do you guys want to talk to Quibble? So you want to say goodbye, or do you want to skip over this? What do you want to say? What are you gonna do?
Can we skip over the potion buying and then just tell him goodbye?
All right. So
Do
how
we
many
have to
potions?
roleplay the potion buying?
All right. How many potions do you want to buy? I can tell you what he has. So Quibble, at the moment, I'm gonna say, yeah, you had already bought some from him, so his stock isn't fully, refilled.
You didn't restock?
I
We
mean,
bought from him?
it was like less
Yeah.
than a week.
Yeah, it
we
was-
spent like less than a week here, so.
Yeah, you
I
say
don't remember- what did we buy from him?
you bought
don't
like a
remember.
potion or two from him, right? Like a regular
I don't
potion of
remember
healing. No?
I think G had one. You two had one as well.
I remember like someone bought at
remember
least
this-
one.
Yeah.
There was a superior potion of healing. There was 2 of those. Those were from the beginning, though, when we were still in Voltron.
Yeah.
But I don't. I'm.
Well,
You're right.
either
I
way.
don't know
have
if we
any.
bought the
Yeah.
potions. We bought the 2 devices.
You're right.
That was it?
But I think that you took two potions of healing in the deal.
Probably.
The
Okay,
regular
who's
ones.
watching right now? Tell us in the comments.
Because I don't remember.
I don't remember either, but I'm pretty sure you did. But even if you did, anyway, he has potions of healing greater and superior for sale. The superior are 250, and he has currently 2 of them. The greater is 125 gold each, and he has currently so that'll be 2 days past. He has currently 4 of them of the greater, which are at 125 gold. And the smaller ones, I'm gonna say that you bought 2 from him, so he only has 2 of the smaller ones, which are 50 gold, the regular potions of healing.
Okay. If we buy everything, how much would it cost? And do we have a sale? Like a discount if we buy
It's Quibble.
everything?
No, we don't.
We'll see. So total, this would be So 750 from the superiors. You're buying all 3 of the superiors, right?
Yeah.
Then I'm using a calculator here. 500, so 750 plus the 500. And I said how many did I say you had of the regular ones? Was 2, right?
2?
2 of the smaller ones.
We
Yeah.
bought 2.
So that would be 1,350 gold.
Okay, if we buy everything for 1,000.
Roll a persuasion check.
Persuasion. 6.
Can I try?
All right, I'll let you try.
Thank you. 25.
You buy everything for 1,100 gold,
Okay.
which is
So
still lower.
we're going to distribute.
Mhm.
Distribute.
We have 4 greater, right?
Yes, 4 greater,
So-
3 superior.
Each one of you has a greater.
Okay.
Me included, of course. To superior, I will give to Emily and Asdral.
Thank you.
And 2 of the normal ones, me and Vesper take them.
Right, there's still a superior left.
Oh,
Excuse me. Yes, a superior left. Yeah, there's 3.
3 superior,
There's 3,
yeah.
so
There's
there's
3 superiors.
still a superior left.
I'll give it to Vesper.
Okay.
All right.
I get a
Awesome.
greater.
You guys manage your inventories, and whenever you're ready to say goodbye to Quibble,
Oh no.
you tell
I'll
me.
stay behind. On that part, I'll stay behind.
Oh, but I thought we were friends.
No.
You've met my
From
grandma.
a distance. No, that's right. I forgot.
You've met my grandma, Violet. I'd say
How do you know?
because
Is
my
this-
grandma talks to me.
Is this conversation happening, or am I having a fever
It's
dream?
not.
Yeah, okay.
I'm waiting for you guys to finish the inventory thing.
Yeah, so I
I
got
did.
a greater and a superior, right? That was it.
I only got 1 superior, right?
And a
No, and a-
greater.
And a greater.
Oh, and a greater. Okay.
And a greater, yeah. Everybody gets
Thank
a
you,
greater.
Violet.
Thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Mom.
Okay.
You ready?
Let's just go to my equipment. What the fuck?
All right. So, I mean, you're the ones who want to say goodbye, so you start this.
Quibbles! Hi!
The Emily.
Bye! And I leave.
Well, did any of you stay?
I'm staying. Vesper stays.
What was that? You guys are leaving already?
Yes, Quibble. The king has granted us the use of a ship, and we will be headed out tomorrow morning.
Oh, tomorrow morning. Well, why not just right now, immediately?
Well, if you'd like to surprise our dear the Emily, she will be performing tonight at the Crystal Cove.
You're inviting me, you are?
I am, Quibble.
Indeed.
I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna support the Emily because you have been all so. Well, you haven't been really that nice, but I just want to watch anyway. I heard Sea Lion Dion's in town.
Indeed,
gonna play
they
together.
will be performing.
Oh, you're here too. You are stealthy, Violet.
Yes, I am.
Well, maybe I should clear some of the clutter. I guess I'll see you tonight then. But I just want to say, despite me being very stubborn, you were patient with me and you helped me be a part of something great. So, thank you for that. Mm-hmm.
We thank you.
Your help.
Pay
in
no
all
mind,
of this
Quibbles.
has been very valuable, Quibble.
Oh, you all spoke at the same time. I understood jack shit of what you said, but it really did touch me. Thank you. Well,
Okay.
I'll see you tonight then.
See you tonight.
May Dolgar
Goodbye.
bless you, Quibbles.
Oh, thank you. That is useless as shit, but I'll take it. And he moves.
He's gone already.
That's my god.
Stop right
Each
there.
their own.
All right. So, guys, is there anything that you want to do regarding the supplies? Is there anything in particular that you would like to take? I will tell you this. If you spend certain amounts of money on supplies, let's talk about, money wise. This ship can only carry what I would consider the total of 250 gold in supplies. Now, what this is going to reflect in is going to be a little buff that I'm going to give you. So if you buy the full 250 gold of supplies, each section of the trip, because we're going to divide the trip in blocks, because it's going to be a long trip. Each section of the trip, you guys are going to be waking up with temporary hit points, depending on the amount of money you spend. The maximum being at 250 gold. And if you spend the 250 gold, you will also wake up with advantage on all wisdom saving throws.
You don't need to say no more. I will spend the 250 gold.
Have my money. Take it.
Ballad hates money.
This is the first time I've seen her dole out money like that.
Yeah. She doesn't want to just trade,
No.
250 gold supplies. So just so you know, you will be waking up with 15 temporary hit points on each section of the trip. 15 temporary hit points.
They
and
don't stack,
advantage on
right?
wisdom.
If
They do
we
not.
don't lose, okay.
They do not stack. No. Or else you would come out of this ship unbeatable by anything I threw at you.
Buffed.
Perfect. That's goal.
But yeah, all right, that's done. Is there anything else you guys want to deal with? Any game of
Sorry,
Wizardry the Reunion?
it was the temporary hit points end?
Advantage on wisdom saving throws. So, anything else that you guys want to do, or just talk to each other, or something? I don't know.
I'm gonna talk to Emily. Are you sure you don't want to talk to what was his name? Kent?
No, I don't want to.
Okay, I was just making sure. We should get prepared for your performance
What do you
tonight.
Prepared? I'm always prepared.
Okay, you don't want to practice anything?
You don't want a new outfit?
Maybe. Is there a shop? Like
I'm gonna say yeah.
I know just the place.
makeover. Let's go.
Makeover. Wow. So I'm not gonna lie. I have made a bunch of shops for Soguk. This is one of those that I didn't. So we're just gonna go with this in the moment. Let's say you find this large, flaunting, fantastic shop of fabrics. It's gonna be the flaunting, fantastic fabrics that you find. There's a gentleman and a woman inside, which seem to be messing around with a tuxedo type suit, kind of like a fantasy equivalent of a tuxedo, and then this like long gown of blue that seems to almost shimmer with the light inside that comes through like this very large window. The lady is a halfling lady that has her hair like kind of all held up very high, like a tower of hair, and the gentleman seems to be a halfling himself as well, and he is just completely bald and has this very thin, dainty mustache. So, who do you approach?
I just entered the shop and I said, "Hello, I would like to shop."
We
do a little shopping.
the gentleman goes, "You do seem like exactly the type of person that we want in this shop. So you seem to have a good taste. So, my friend, what are you looking for?"
So as you can see, I am a performer, and I would like a dress for a concert that I'm going to give at the Crystal Cove tonight.
And how much
With
of your...
Feline Dion, so it needs to be pitch perfect.
Yeah.
Like her voice.
I make the dresses for Celine Dion.
Oh, perfect.
Do you know what
C'est
she's
moi.
dressing tonight?
What a good timing.
Oh, if she did what I wanted her to do, she would be dressing nothing. and then the woman goes, "Please, do not say that again."
That is very inappropriate.
Yes, indeed, it is inappropriate. I can't seem to teach my husband to keep his little prick in his pants.
I feel disturbed by this comment, and I will be taking my leave because of that.
I will ask the woman. I'll ask the woman. Are you perhaps related to Quibble?
So you
Violet-
have met my brother.
Violet, that is racist.
It's just because of the voice.
He is my half-brother.
Oh,
Oh, really?
No, he's not. I'm a halfling. He's a gnome. But it would be funny
Yeah,
if it were true. Anyway, Emily, how would you like your dress to be?
I would like it to be something similar to the flower that I have attached to my lute right now.
All right. And you want it to be revealing, not very revealing, mid-revealing?
Mid-revealing, with like, I would say, kind of like my cape in a way, or like my skirt. So it would be like a little bit open,
Alright.
and it'd be like it would touch the ground as well. And I want to be like shiny,
Oh.
pretty,
I don't know if
Alright.
I
with
approve.
flowers, but not like too revealing. I don't know.
Have her
It's,
moment,
it's not
Violet.
supposed to be sexy but glamorous. You know.
Got it. Perfect. You've come to the right place in whatever the name was of this shop. So the gentleman goes out and grabs a wand. And the woman goes out and grabs another wand. And as they begin kind of in this little coordinated dance of happiness, they move the wand around, and a bunch of fabrics that are kind of all rolled up on the walls, they join up together and twirl in this kind of show of sparkles and magic before a dress falls on top of a mannequin that they have there. This kind of beautiful long dress is cut at the leg, at the left leg, and then just drifts off into the ground with a line of flowers of the blue daisies forming along from the shoulder to the waist and then to the rest of the dress underneath. And it is kind of translucent in some areas, but not like, the booba or anything. It's just the less, inappropriate areas. And it has this little like sparkle of starlight almost on it. And they both go at exactly the same time. 2,000 gold.
All right.
You're gonna pay 2,000 for the dress? All right.
Yeah.
Emily, do you have
She's in on that
2,000?
dress.
I was expecting you to pay.
Well, Violet,
Violet.
you do act like the treasurer of the group, so by all means, undo yourself of your earthly desires.
Please, we just saved Soguk from the disease. We are Velox Mors. Can't you do just a little discount?
Every time we're gonna try to buy something, it's like, please, we're Jesus Christ, just come on. Every time.
We saved their lives.
I understand, but you have asked us to waste our magical resources because you wanted the dress for tonight. How would we make a custom dress in just a few hours?
You waste magic resources?
Of course. Do you think these ones are? How do you think these? Well, this is not Harry Potter. This is. These ones are.
What is
charges.
Harry Potter?
What?
Oh, you have not read Harry Potter. It is the story of a magic boy that is very into pottery.
I'll give you 1,900.
1,900 it is. It seems like a fair deal to me.
Okay.
Emily, you have under your possession a dress that I will craft after as an item. But under your possession is a dress that can change to the shape that you would like. It can be long, it can be short. It can adapt its sleeves, whatever you want it to be. And this dress gives you +1 AC.
Nice.
And it's something you can wear over your armor.
Nice.
Oh, it's a bonus as well.
Yes.
It better be for
I will
1900 gold.
You'll create afterwards, yeah.
Yeah, I'll create
Now we
the,
just
the
need-
item after.
Now we just need items that give you intelligence.
That's called a book.
Also, I will say that for tonight, this dress is going to give you a little boost in performance. We'll figure it out whenever it's the time, because you've spent a lot of money, and I want your money to be worth it.
I wish guidance would last for 10 minutes.
All right, anything else?
I don't really know how the money works, but I can give him 190 plat, right?
You can give him 190 plat, yes.
Okay.
And he will accept it gladly. All right. Anything else you want to do before the concert?
I think. Can I like cast minor illusion at my feet so
You can.
that my shoes kind of look good?
Aw.
I'm gonna say like, yeah, but you would not be able to move because the minor illusion has to stay
Yeah.
there. So you would not be able to move.
Wait,
Well, time to get her some shoes. Let's
How-
go, boys.
how much do you put on your feet? I don't know how to say that in English.
What?
Like
What is the
my
size?
shoe size?
The size? How much do you put on your feet?
I don't know. My size are my feet size.
I never even hear people say that in Portuguese. O que é que tu pões os sapatos? What? O que é que tu pões os pés? What? Quanto é que tu calças?
How much do you weight on your feet?
Oh, shit.
Foda-se.
Hey, how heavy are your feet?
How have you heard
I
them?
just don't.
Bigfoot.
So
For
would you say
research
Emily's,
only.
Emily's feet are huge or small?
They're like
They
normal.
They can't be
for a
normal.
human.
Huge or small?
Okay.
Roll
they
the
are
dice.
small.
Roll a
Just-
d20.
Try my shoes.
Okay.
Violet has nice heels.
Yeah.
Maybe a little
Do you
bloody.
want to try out her heels?
Yeah.
They're a little bit tight, but they're very solid, surprisingly. And you understand now how she can fight in them.
All right, that works.
Okay.
Easy.
I need them back by the end of the performance.
Are you wearing Emily's now?
Yeah.
So Violet is a little bit shorter. And Emily...
Now you'll be ready to kick your opponents, Emily. You shall vanquish your enemies.
Can Emily walk in heels?
I mean, I think I have boots and they're like heeled
A
as
little
well,
bit
so I
heeled,
can.
Oh, okay.
But these are kind of like stiletto heels. Do you...
Yeah, they're different. But
How do you feel Emily would deal with this?
I'm an actress and I'm a performer.
Make a dexterity check.
Even if I can't, I can perform like I am doing great, so it's fine.
Sure, yeah, you're fine. If you say you're fine, you're fine.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
All
You
right.
stay humble.
So, aside from this, anything else, my friends?
We just wait for the
We're gonna wait for
performance.
the concert at the Crystal Cove. All right, let's go. Let's hop on over to the Crystal Cove, shall we? Let me see. What would be? Ah, man, there's really no other thing that I really want to play right now other than this one song, because it's just fitting whenever shit's gonna happen. So
Understandable.
you arrive at the Crystal Cove a little bit earlier than, when concerts are usually going to be played. I mean, you, Emily, are quite familiar with how bards work, and usually the stars arrive a little bit, just before the concert begins, but you maybe want to gauge the whole public here, and since you're traveling with a group, and you had previous problems in this place, you move in a little bit earlier. The room is full, surprisingly enough, but a table has been set for Velox Mors to attend the concert. Sitting on that table already is Quibble, who seems to have mentioned to someone that he would have been coming with Velox Mors, and as soon as you guys walk in, you're here, hey, and he starts signaling for you guys to come.
Violet is looking for another table.
Hasdral just puts his hand over to Violet and pushes her over to Quibbles with all of us.
He goes, "All right, the Emily you're going to play tonight, you are?
Yes.
Are you excited?
Yes.
What are you gonna play?"
Yes.
He looks at all of you.
We are very proud of her.
All right, I believe in her too. I'm here to support you, the Emily. As you can see, I'm the only one that really calls you by your name.
Drinks? I need drinks. Please.
Pre-game.
There's like at least 3 people that three servants that join in on the table instantly, and
Each of you can bring a drink.
they
me.
they give you the drinks immediately. They have like already some champagne. I don't know.
I have
and,
3 pints in front of me.
and pints, sure, of drinks. They all put it there for you, and then eventually a tiefling gentleman, very kind of well put together and with like a very thin beard, comes up to Emily. Are you the Emily?
Yes.
Well, would you perhaps like to come upstairs for the preparation?
Yes.
Okay, very well. Follow me.
Break a leg.
No.
Do great, Emily.
It means good luck.
You
Oh.
can do it, the Emily.
And I'll go.
May you sing with the Dalgar tides, and I cast bless on her.
Aww. All right. For 1 minute, you're blessed.
This is really cosmetic at this point.
You better just run to stage now.
Yeah, run now. When you try to break the leg, you're gonna save on the dexterity saving.
All right, so you are guided upstairs as like this glow highlights your dress, and as the bless kind of makes the dress sparkle, everybody goes, "Oh!" You climb upstairs. As you, I don't know if you remember, in the Crystal Cove, there's like this crystal chandelier that comes down the center, and there's a second story to it that's like a gallery where there are people watching from downstairs, and then the stage is on one of the corners on the very first floor, on the ground floor. But you climb upstairs to the second story, and you're taken to a room to the side. And over there, in the room to the side,
Oh no.
as you open the door,
It's the Weaver.
Callisto.
it's Callisto. She's back.
Oh fuck.
You see a woman. She
No.
She is an elven woman with kind of very distinctly long ears, almost kind of fey-like in a way, and she has very sharp features and blonde hair. She is a beautiful woman, and she is in the process of playing the flute at this moment. And as you hear her play the flute, and it doesn't feel quite in tone, but she plays a song that you recognize. I mean, from the tales of Sea Lion Dion. She plays a song that has been played many times in ships, indeed in ones that usually end up shipwrecked. And you hear the song named or known as "It Will Go On."
Oh, I thought it would be "My Ship Will Go On."
No, it's "It Will Go On." But as you enter the room, she goes, "Oh my, I suppose you're the Emily."
I am. You're Sea Lion Dion.
You will address me as Miss Sea Lion Dion.
All right.
So, what can you play?
Everything. Even your flute.
You can play everything.
Yeah.
Can you play Through the Lava and the Blaze?
Yes.
Damn. Sick riffs.
Then
Are
perhaps
you gonna sing that?
Am I going to sing that? Do you want to do this song together?
Why not? It would be an honor.
Then we are going to do Through the Lava and the Blaze together. It is not my song, but I am... All right. I don't know, but suddenly I am filled with excitement. Do you share this feeling?
Yes.
You do?
Oh.
Oh, it's interesting. I no longer feel like I am all by myself.
You wrote the whole script for this shit, didn't you?
I didn't. Actually, I didn't write a script precisely because I just want to see what would
Off
come
the
up.
dome.
What would come up?
I'm honored to be here. I'm so happy.
All right, the Emily. We have to make a deal, however. I am the star of this show. You must not outshine me.
Oh.
Well, that will be very hard, but I'll try.
It would be very hard indeed. It would be even harder if you ended up outshining me, and all of these people here saw it.
Why?
Because then something could happen to these people.
Are you threatening?
Who?
Them.
Who are them?
The audience? Are you okay? I know I'm not very bright, but...
So shall we play Through the Lava and the Blaze?
Yes!
Any other songs that you would like to play? Perhaps a song of yours?
Yes. I have a song that I want to play. I will improvise it, but I want to play a song about a blue dragon.
And is there no way for me to know the lyrics to this song to be able to accompany you, sing it?
If you're a
correctly?
good musician, you can just follow my lead. And I wink.
This bitch.
Damn.
All right.
Well.
So you will. I just saw it.
Man, this is getting intense. Jesus Christ.
All right, so we will play Through the Lava and the Blaze. We'll play your song, and then we need a final thing to end the concert. Suggestions.
A song that has been following me for a long time. Maybe you've heard it. It goes na 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 na.
Oh yes, I've heard of that song. That song says people sing it when they don't feel good or something. I've been everywhere in the world, and everywhere in the world the song is heard. Yes.
All right, and I would like the audience to participate with us as well, and just finish it off.
Oh, you want
Okay.
you want to do something like that guy? How's his name? Jacob. Jacob.
Yes,
no.
Jacob.
Oh, Jacob. Yes, it's Jacob. What's his other name? I don't remember. I don't memorize any other artist other
Collier.
than me. Oh yes, Collier. Jacob Collier from Lucin. Right.
Yeah.
Right. I was actually born in Lucin.
Wow.
Mhm. Yeah. I wasn't. Anyway, let's. Shall we go with the concert?
Yes.
All right. Is this
By the
what
way,
you're wearing?
Fish. By the way, Fish, wrong pick. You should have picked a Master Dogger as the last option.
Just a joint prayer.
Yeah, this is what I'm wearing.
Pathetic. And she moves by.
I have like a flashback. I've been called pathetic too often.
Now it's ruined. This is Emily's redemption arc.
All right.
I'm gonna tune my lute
Turn your lute.
and do some vocal warm-ups.
Vocal warm-ups. She doesn't. Ridiculous. I do not need it.
And I copy.
You feel like you're, you know, you get warmer in here and that helps you sing or something. I heard that. That's why she did it. Anyway, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. The door opens. And as it does, you see you guys actually, from your perspective, see the chandelier blow out or light up with these beautiful fractals that then reflect off of some that are on the wall and create kind of this incredible show of light. And this soft mist comes down the stairs, and some of the people in there go, "Oh, it's happening again!" And then they're calmed down, as it's just mist and not the fog spell in the middle of this place. And coming down from it, you see the woman first. And as she does, everybody's clapping and greeting, and Quibble goes, "Oh, what I wouldn't do to her. I'm telling you, if I was just a little bit bigger and had a little bit more time. Oh, don't you agree, Hasdral?"
What would you do exactly, Quibbles?
No, just make sure all of her enchantments are working. Just check out for all of her runes. Yeah.
Oh, you're very kind, Quibble.
Yeah, I
I
know.
appreciate that in you.
Yeah, thank you. Okay. And as she finishes descending down the stairs, Emily comes behind her, and the people are clapping as well.
That's our baby, Emily.
I slowly slide the
How's
drinks
y'all
away
thumbs
from
clapping?
Violet while she's cheering.
Yeah.
You both move onto stage, and you see Sea Lion place she places her hands kind of at her stomach, and there's a glow that forms kind of around her throat, and then spreads to her face and into her eyes. I need everybody except Emily to make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Oh.
Is it charm?
But we'll
Because
see.
I have advantage.
18.
You will have advantage then.
21.
Okay.
I can cast plus when it's something that I'm not expecting, right?
You cannot, yeah.
Yeah.
What
Just
was
13?
13. Violet.
She's drunk, she's weaker.
That woman,
Yeah.
that woman is the most beautiful woman you've ever seen. And although
Yeah.
she hasn't even talked yet, it's like just her breathing is the greatest of songs to you. Hasdral, Vesper, you sense that something tried to touch your mind. Something tried to kind of tug and influence your thoughts. And as you look at her, she's looking at you and looks a little bit pissed. But
Narrow my eyes at her.
but she continues.
Do I notice that she's doing this?
I'm gonna say your best perception is 19, right?
18.
18. You see the glow, but you don't know like what effect it's having. You just see Vesper narrowing her eyes at Sea Lion.
And Violet is, oh my god,
I
My new wife.
I turn to Violet. Wait, what is Violet doing exactly?
she's
Yeah.
just completely wowed by her charm, and she just says, Quibble, I understand you.
Oh,
I would check out her runes too.
Ah, see, another fellow arcane. Yeah.
I turn to Vesper and I go, "Did you feel that? Something wrong here?"
At first, I thought it may have just been Violet drinking too much. No, I'm not so sure.
I started drooling.
You saw that too as well, right?
Yes.
Huh.
And now I wiped the drool off of Violet's face. Just kind of like,
Wow.
How far is their table from me?
Oh, it's I would say it's about like 10 feet away
okay,
from
so
you.
I could see them.
You can see
act like
them.
This.
Yeah, you can see Violet act strangely, definitely.
I
Whatever
tried
Emily
to-
interprets, that's up to you.
Mm-hmm.
I try to shake off Violet, like give her a little shake. You okay? Okay, that is not okay.
so not good.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
She is
You think
the
maybe
most beautiful woman I've ever seen in my life.
would it be worth our tears, Violet?
Oh my god, I was going to be sad. I'm going to... She would be worth anything.
I think I'm gonna cry. All right.
I'm not crying. I'm taking her to bed tonight.
Violet.
Violet.
At this point,
Join.
the concert's about to begin. With Through the Lava and Ablaze. Now, for copyright reasons, we can outplay this song.
Flute version.
Through the lava and ablaze we carry on. And Sea Lion Dion sings it along with you, Emily. Emily, you're going to make a completely independent performance check from hers. Thanks to your dress, you're going to be having an extra d6 to this performance check. So if you could, please make a performance check with an extra d6.
Can I, while I am performing,
Yeah.
because it's the only thing that I have since I saw them act in a weird way, can I do a counter charm while I'm performing? Because it's literally as an action you can perform it till the end of your next turn. So you guys have like
100%.
advantage of saving throws against being charmed.
100% you can do that.
Yeah. All right.
So, during this performance, can you just make the performance check as well for me?
Yes, so performance, it'll be a normal
Yes.
roll, 19,
Wow.
and roll a 1d6. A 4, so it's a 23.
23. Vesper and Hasdral. Her voice is not as great as you would think for a singer of legendary rapport, but it is pretty good. It is still good. However, Emily shines through the performance with a sick lute solo.
She's shredding.
I'm like, is this like a stage?
Yeah.
I'm like, right now, I'll just dive with my knees on the floor. Like,
Wait, hold up. Wait a minute. I know we've used this before, but I think this is a kind of appropriate. Maybe? Yeah, sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
Camera.
Everything's shaking, everything's going down.
Yeah.
So tell us how you fucking do this, Emily.
So I'll be like right in front of her,
Yeah.
Celine Dion, and I'll throw myself on the ground and just like throw
Alright.
the lute in the air and then continue doing like
Over
the
your
six,
head?
yeah.
You play with your teeth. So, due to you using your counter charm and applying some magic to this, I'm gonna say that the lute actually has distortion to it and contributes to the whole vibe here in the situation. And Vesper Hasdral, you see Sea Lion be a little bit bothered as she tries to like step in front of Emily, but then Emily slides again, and they're kind of in this contest for the people's adoration. Give me 1 second. Sea Lion Dion, the great singer, has just rolled a natural 1.
Nice.
And her voice cracks. And when her voice cracks, I'm gonna need you, Violet, to make a wisdom save again at advantage, this time because of Emily's counter charm.
2 3s. So 3.
Yeah.
She's so hot. The voice. Wow.
That crack gave you a tingle in like your left titty or something.
She sings so well.
It's just a magical tingle. Anyway, what am I doing? The first song comes to an end, and now the second song must cometh. Let me see if I find something here that we could place.
It's kind of a ballad, I would say.
Yes, kind of a ballad. Let's see if this that I have here works. I don't even know why I'm, we can just imagine, This doesn't have song yet, but I promise it will. Anyway, before we do this, the end of the performance, of this first performance arrives, and the crowd goes wild. Violet is in love at this point with Sea Lion Dion, and a lot of the crowd seems to be as well. However, due to your counter charm, it seems like you've caught the eyes of a few individuals here. And there are at least, out of like the 12 tables of people in here, there are at least 4 of them right now that are kind of on to you. And you feel like this is your moment right now. This is the moment where you can bring it down. And if you do bring it down here, who knows how much money you're gonna make out of this night. This might be the greatest night of your entire life, the Emily. This is the time to do it. So,
Your debut.
before the song prepares, Sea Lion goes, "Did you not remember what I told you?"
I ignore it and I start saying, and for our next song. And I start playing.
Do I notice that tension going on as I'm not
what's your
charmed?
passive insight, Hashra?
My passive insight is 18.
18. You do. You notice there's some tension between the two. And you notice as well the influence of Emily's magic indicating that she also has picked up on something.
Okay, so I smell something fishy going on.
Damn. It's like you're in the port city.
So is the crowd still making noise?
Yeah, the crowd is clapping. They are excited. There are a lot of them are now on Emily's side, but the most of them are still fawning over Sea Lion, including your friend Violet.
Okay, so as this is happening, amidst the noise, I'll try to quietly cast Bless in a way to not be noticed.
Okay.
But I'll try to bless me, Vesper, Violet, and Emily. So that's a level 2 bless.
All right, got it. So blessing kind of gives you a little bit of an aura while you're doing this and while you're blessing the others. But I will allow for this. I'm going to start playing the song, but I will allow for this.
If Emily is too far, that's also fine. I can just
no,
cast level 1.
No, Emily's in range. I'm gonna ask the rest of the group, in this case Vesper being the only one that really can help, and Emily, as you notice that Hasdral is praying, is there anything that you can do to distract the crowd here from like this magical effect, or contribute to making the magical effect kind of part of the spectacle?
I mean, I would say that it is happening possibly at the same time as I'm saying, and for our next song.
Perfect. All right,
Yes.
Perfect. And you, Vesper, anything you want to do to help?
I was gonna say just knock the drinks off the table like a cat.
Okay.
Would that attract more attention to the table?
It would just look at the drinks. It would go toward the sound.
you throw the drink very far. You're a monk.
Yes.
You just fucking.
I could just.
Woo, Emily!
And this soft glow emanates, and as it is falling on you, it vanishes. As you see a finger being lifted from Sea Lion Dion.
Huh. So that's
And-
how we're gonna play.
Look at that finger, it's so beautiful.
I wish it was inside. Someone in the crowd said that. So, Emily, you're playing this. she just left.
Left the party.
So, Emily, this is your second song. This is your song. She is taking your lead. I will allow you, if your performance is high enough here, I will allow you to try to deceive her, try to mislead her during the performance, if you tell me how.
Yeah, so basically, okay, how I'm gonna do the performance, first of all, is I'm gonna leave the stage, and I'm gonna go around from person to person, just around, and I'm gonna try to lock into people's eyes, so that they're like focus on me, and just then I'll move to another one, super flowy, just dance
Alright.
around. And the way that I'm gonna make her fumble this is I'm gonna start by playing in this like structured cliche sequence of chords, but I'm gonna switch it up on like the fourth one
Okay.
into a not so regular scale, and I'll hope that she's gonna go the cliche
Alright.
way and not follow me.
Let's see. The dice
Alright.
will tell. Roll performance check
Performance.
for me and an extra d6.
Yes.
Oh god.
So I'll just say, just the
Yeah.
performance alone was 31. So it's a 35.
Well, she rolled
Yes,
pretty
queen.
high, but a 25 is still 10 less than what you've rolled. Or actually 26 is still almost 10 less. This is from
That's me.
Dragon Age Inquisition. That's you. I'm gonna say you can fumble. You can cause her to fumble. The difference is big enough, I feel, and it's a 35. You got to reward at 35 because that's pretty much fucking god level playing right now. That's happening. As you move on, I'm gonna need everybody to make wisdom saving throws again as she begins to sing as well. But this time you have advantage because she's actively counter charming her thing. So everybody wisdom saving throws except for Emily.
Oh my god.
22.
23.
Okay.
Natural 20, actually.
Damn. Violet?
11.
Oh my god. She Sea Lion joins, and as she passes by you, wow.
I start to cry. She's just a role model. I could never be like her.
Quibble holds on to you crying as well. I know.
We're just hugging.
After all, they're lost. There's no hope.
But as Emily moves softly in between the crowd and she locks eyes with a lot of them break free from Sea Lion Dion's grasp. And then at that fourth chord, Sea Lion goes a completely different direction than you do. And the crowd goes, "Oh!" And then she quickly corrects herself still. She still rolled pretty high. She quickly corrects herself and continues on the song that you're playing. But she gives you like a really powerful look.
I can't see because I'm looking at people.
Do I
How's Ron and
see?
Vesper do?
Do I see her? Is she close to us?
Yeah, they were both moving in the crowd because she kind of had to join to not, look like less.
Okay.
You want to do something about it?
I
Is
kinda
she's
do.
moving
Make a
through
trip.
the crowd?
Yeah, she's moving through the crowd.
Can I try to trip her with my tail?
Fucking shit. You certainly can. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say you can make an attack. Make an attack roll for me.
Just an unarmed
Yeah, an unarmed strike.
A slide of tail.
sleight of tail.
Sleight of tail.
26.
Okay. Well, that hits pretty much anything in this game. So you place your tail, and she does bump it. Let's see if she falls or not. Okay, as she trips on your tail, you see her body kind of slowly tilts forward, but then it just levitates almost as the dress covers her feet, and you can't quite see what's happening, but you see her kind of almost drift forward with your as you trip her, and doesn't make a huge mess, but it did look a little bit weird for a moment. But she resisted. You guys are fighting Sea Lion Dion after all.
The sea lion.
Okay, another contingency plan. As I see Violet still going crazy over that woman, I'll try
She's an
once again.
angel.
I'll try once again to shake her off, but this time I'll be casting resistance with the point of my fingers while I'm shaking her.
Got it. Perfect. So that means that
Say, come on, Violet.
she adds 1d4, right? To her
Yes.
to her next saving throw. All right. Very
Yes.
well. So now I'm going to ask you something. Resistance. Is resistance you failed the bless. Never mind. She adds a d4. Okay, cuz she counterspelled the bless. We go for the final performance. Emily, we go for the final performance. This is the song that you've been chasing now. And it is a song she's familiar with as well. I'm going to ask you, knowing that she is familiar with the song, are you trying to ruin it for her as well, or you're just going to play the song this time?
I'm just gonna play this song. I'll climb on top of Velox Mors' table,
Okay.
and I'll just stay there, standing tall, and I'm gonna sing it a cappella.
Okay, got it. So, everybody claps for your second performance, and towards the end of it, you climb on top of the table, and Sea Lion floats on top of another table, as you do. And she locks eyes with you, and she goes, and you see the voice with which she addresses the people. Now, my dearest fans, now you shall hear our final song. Yes, we can only perform 3 songs, I know. But you can complain to your tavern keep. She didn't have enough money to cover for me. And everybody laughs with her. Let's roll. Let's roll the final performance check, Emily.
26.
Whew. She rolled so that's that is a 24 from her, so still less than you. You start the song a cappella, and she joins. The throat glows once again. I'm gonna have all of you roll this time, also with advantage with wisdom saving throws. This time, Violet adds 1d4.
13.
Okay.
20.
You save, Violet.
18.
18. So, as Violet suddenly with Emily sitting right next to you, you're still looking at Sea Lion.
I was trying to.
Yeah, but as she begins to sing, you just look at her, and you can't help but just feel deeply proud for Emily, and for seeing her do what she really is good at, for seeing her kind of in her environment. You know, you've always just seen fighting, but you've never really seen anyone that has thrived in such a joyful scene as Emily does here. And just as you feel the strings of magic leave the back of your neck, you're also terribly insulted that that bitch dared use magic on you.
Well, let me know if you find
And just as that happens, Vesper, Sea Lion Dion, you finally know. You finally know what Violet meant this whole time. Those legs.
Gorgeous.
The song continues out. There are some people that join, Emily. There are some people that know this song. One of them being little Adelphius, who is with G sitting by the stairs. Both of them listening to you. Some people raise out a candle. Some forget to grab the candlestick and just burn themselves in the wax. Drinking, you know. And at the end, there are a few tears. There are a few tears because you realize in this moment the weight that song bears. The song that you've never found the lyrics of, that you've never found the complete version of. It's somber and heavy, but at the same time hopeful. And you recall what your mother read you that night, and you recall how Big Blue felt about the song. And you recall why it is that you have to find this song. Because it's been planted in you ever since you've read that. And because it is, although people were vibing with your Through the Lava and the Blaze solo, this one has a special impact in the people that you see. And they clap. And the concert ends. Emily. Sea Lion moves up to you as the tavern resumes its ambient music and a group of bards climbs up. Sea Lion turns to you and says, "Meet me upstairs now."
I get up. I'm her agent, so if you want to speak with her, you speak with me.
Good. Both of you upstairs now.
I also stand up and I join Emily and Violet.
How many agents does she have?
As
Have
many
so
as
far.
the Emily needs.
Okay. Come up then. And she goes up the stairs. You go into the room that was arranged for her. And she goes, I must admit you are pretty good, the Emily. Now, I did tell you for you not to outshine me.
So you're admitting I did that? Ah,
No, I am admitting that you tried. And since that is the case, Emily, I'm going to ask you this one question, and you are going to answer me this one question. Aren't you?
why?
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Oh boy, I'm not very wise. A 2?
You all see Sea Lion Dion's eyes kind of flash with this kind of these rainbowish colors. Emily, you want to say yes. You will answer the question.
Yes.
What is the one thing you value the most, Emily?
Music.
Music. May I have your song?
Which one?
All of them. May I have your song?
I noticed this, right? I noticed
Yeah, you
she's
noticed the
using
spark,
magic.
and she talked to the Emily.
I get up and I slap Saline.
Damn.
All right, roll an attack for me, please.
18.
18. You go in for the slap, and this barrier of purplish flowers and leaves forms to the side and blocks it. And she looks at you. I was talking to your friend.
No, you won't talk to her. You won't ask her for anything else.
I was
If you want
talking
to
to
ask
your
her-
friend. Roll a charisma saving throw.
Charisma. 20.
You're talking. She's talking to your friend.
Do I notice that she's like she's casting a spell on?
Do you just see Violet suddenly diffuse?
Well, that's enough for me.
Yes.
That's accurate.
Immediately as I see that happen, I immediately squint towards Sea Lion, and I wave my arms to cast Hold Person on her.
All right, very well. Hold person. What's the? It's a wisdom save, right?
Yes.
Wisdom
saving
save.
throw.
She's going to use one of her legendary resistances to resist
She's a legendary resist.
the saving throw, or to resist the effect that she rolled pretty low. And she's going to go. The Emily. May I have your song?
Am I charmed right now, or
You see her. You see her as a friend.
like,
Don't! She's trying to deceive you. Don't.
You can't say that. Your voice
Say
is
that.
not your own right now, Violet.
Well, I'll go for 3 attacks.
You're dominated.
What?
You're dominated. You're under the effect of dominate person.
Can I try to get out of it?
Right.
Not in this round yet. I have let everybody go except Vesper. If Vesper wants to go right now, Vesper can have a go. And anybody
I'm not
else?
still charmed after all of the shenanigans.
I'm gonna say after the song is over, you would be towards the end of the charm right now. Yes, but no, I'm gonna say it broke. Seeing Violet try to slap, I'm gonna say that the charm broke in this
That
moment
was
because
it?
that's a different kind of weaker charm because it affected. It's related to her song. I'm gonna say since she stopped singing, you can't really. You're not charmed anymore.
Okay. Then I will shout at Emily, Emily, no! And then I will rush towards Sea Lion and try to tackle her.
Try to tackle her. All right, roll. So this is gonna be. Are you actually trying to grapple her?
Not necessarily, just kind of knock her down.
Just
like
knock
a
her-
shoulder bush. Yeah.
Okay,
Like a
let's make this an
shoulder-
unarmed strike.
Okay.
Yeah, let's make this an armed strike then.
27.
That hits. You want to damage, or you'd rather just push her down?
I'm just trying to knock her down. I don't know if I want to damage her.
All right. So you push you push her down. You push her shoulder down, and as you do, there's something strange that you notice. You feel fur.
As immediately as Vesper knocks Sea Lion down, I'll make another conjuration with my hands.
I'm gonna stop you
and-
right there. It's still Emily's turn to answer the question.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
You think she is a friend, Emily, right? You think that she's being nice to you.
I'm gonna answer. Well, you're pretty cool, but my songs are mine.
All right. As you say this, Sea Lion goes, yeah, well, it's not really worth the effort. And you see this sort of the skin that on Sea Lion's face kind of peels out into fur and into this hyena's face. and
Are you?
and you see, well, I was really just trying to have a little bit of fun, but I see that you're all kind of against it, so I will just leave it. I was gonna take your friend's song, then give it back later, but since you don't want none of that to happen, it's just I guess I'm just leaving. By the way, she's not right in the head. There's some stuff happening in there with her, and to be honest, the fact that I'm here, it's all too concerning, because I'm not supposed to be here, but now I can. Anyway,
Can I try
bye.
to cast?
And he snaps his fingers and
I can't cast any word during the speech?
no, and he
What?
vanishes.
I have more than time, bro. What the fuck? I'm getting robbed.
Man
look
just
at Emily.
vanishes.
Violet.
So during that whole speech, I could not cast a spell.
What do you want to cast?
Silence.
All
It's
right,
a sphere.
you can
like-
silence everybody if you want.
He's still gonna vanish. So like,
It could be like I was expecting some sound-based magic that it had. Well, okay, never mind that.
All right. But if you want, you can silence and you can just.
Does it just vanish and does
Yeah.
it vanish and Vesper doesn't feel it anymore?
Nope, just disappears.
Vesper
What the
looks
fuck was
very
that?
confused.
I start
yeah.
looking around like the John Travolta.
All charms and dominates vanish.
What's that? Was it Hyena Dion?
I've never seen a creature like that before.
She's feline, Dion. No, I am not feline.
Canine, Dion?
Canine, Dion.
Do I feel that it used like some powerful magic to resist my hold person?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
okay, then I'm gonna say whatever that thing was, it's some weird thing happening. You saw it, I tried to stop it and it was more powerful than we were anticipating.
Well, you saw what it did to Violet.
And it wanted to steal my songs?
I believe it was just for performance. If he, that thing, is not harming anyone and it's only performance.
But they're gonna say it's an original and it wouldn't be. It's not okay. Performance is my life.
You
I
hear.
hold out my hand to Emily's elbow and say, not elbow, what the fuck am I saying? Shoulder. For the body part.
The
And I'll
elbow.
say, no, I'll put it on the shoulder and say, don't worry, Emily, your songs are safe with us. She, them, they didn't take anything.
You see a chest to the side of the room, shaking and making noise in the wood, and you just hear.
Oh.
We open that?
I take out my just in case.
I also ready my staff.
my harpoon.
Okay.
You open, I bonk.
I read my hands.
Who's opening it then?
I'm so confused. So
I will open.
Emily opens it, we're all ready to hit whatever's inside.
You open it and you see a similar figure to Sea Lion Dion that you just seen, but with her ears being slightly smaller.
if you like, I remove like the thing from her mouth and
Oh, thank you so much.
Are you feline, Dion?
Yes.
Who was that person?
I don't know. There was someone came in here and then suddenly everything went dark and I didn't know. I had a performance tonight here.
Oh, well.
Well, that thing just performed for you.
Oh no! Did it sing well?
no.
The people loved it. It cast a spell and the people loved it. So, as far as your reputation is concerned, you're fine on that end.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Are you the Emily?
Yes, I performed.
I was so excited to sing with an actual hero, but I can't believe this.
I reach out my hand to help her up from the chest.
Thank you so much, kind gentleman. Well, what is your name?
She's asking me.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm Hasdral,
It's a
cleric of
pleasure.
Dalgar.
Pleasure to a cleric too. Pleasure to meet you. Pleasure to meet you, Father.
Are you hurt? Do you need any assistance?
No, I don't think I am, other than my pride and of missing a performance. I tell you, the Emily, I know you're just starting. You never miss any performances, no matter how small they are. And this is a small venue. Well, thank you. Thank you for saving me. I
Maybe
don't... Yes?
we can sing some other time.
Oh, I would absolutely love that. I don't really know how I would be able to reach you.
Are you going to Kaifam any other time?
Oh, I might. I actually am going on a tour in Herskellen, but it is only a few months away. So maybe like 2-3 months away. I don't remember. My agent usually deals with that thing. Where is my agent?
We don't know.
Do they
How
look
does
like?
it look like?
But it's just a small halfling individual. He's very young still. Has this beautiful haircut. Have you seen him?
Does it ring any bells to any of us?
No, and then you hear in a little box, like smaller box, you hear.
Ah,
Oh, there he is.
I open it.
This is not funny.
No. Oh.
I help him up as well.
Thank you. Sea Lion, forgive me. I don't know what happened. I just heard this laughter, this strange laughter, and then I couldn't do anything. And oh my! And she goes, "He has a beautiful voice for a young man, doesn't he?"
Sure.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm sorry to have bothered you. Please go on. I don't wish to disturb you anymore, and thank you so much for helping
We
me.
might find you in Kaifam, maybe.
Maybe,
another time.
maybe, yes.
I just want to ask you if perhaps you know. Have you heard like our performance tonight?
I heard a
hear?
few things. I heard a really good lute solo, which I assume it was you, and you sang that a song that everybody, that popular song, I guess folk song would be the right thing to call it. It was a beautiful rendition of it, the Emily, beautiful.
Do you know where it came from?
Oh, that's just a folk song. I just think it's old. People just know it, you know. It's kind of like some of my songs are becoming now, right? I guess this happened a long time ago, and now everybody just knows it.
Are you old?
Oh, well, I don't know if you could call a 200-year-old elf old, but yes, I'm a little bit.
Alright.
Compared to you, at least.
Yeah, everyone calls me a kid.
Yeah, well, you do look very young. I think you should take that as a compliment.
All right. Well,
Eh,
pleasure to meet you.
It was a pleasure to meet you too, Emily. And I would, since I could not perform with you, would you perhaps sign one of my band's lutes for me? she brings a lute for you to sign.
And I write the Emily.
All right, very well.
He is this big, Emily's this big.
And then she goes, well, you must go and receive your payment. I did not perform, so I don't really feel like I should receive anything. So just tell the person downstairs that you can take whatever it is that I made.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you
And a
again. I don't know what would have happened to me. So, thank you.
We are glad you're well.
And she bows to you and shoos you off. Emily, out of this performance, you have alone by yourself have netted in tips a grand total of 250 gold. plus what Sea Lion made. That brings it to a total of 550 gold.
We're rich.
That you can
rich.
add. And now, as we are pulled away from this concert, you guys can take a long rest. If there's anything that you want to talk about or do you want to discuss at this moment, you still may.
Vesper wants to ask Hazdral a question.
Go right ahead.
Hazdral, I have a favor to ask of you. Could I stay with G tonight in your room?
Oh. Well, of course, Vesper, but you behave.
Not, trust me, not like that. He's my grandfather.
I know I may look like a very serious man, but I do practice some humor from time to time. Don't worry, Vesper.
You should work on that. You and Violet both.
I will do my best, Vesper. I shall ask Dalgar to guide me on that aspect as well.
Appreciated.
Very
Well, let's switch. I mean,
Yeah.
wait, this is off. Vesper's. Where does Vesper sleep?
With the gals.
I
sleeping
suppose
with us.
Hey.
I suppose I'll rent a separate room then,
All right.
and you
Aw.
go on enjoying G.
You pay for that.
I'm gonna say this whole stay that you guys have been paying for, I'm gonna say maybe like
We're
10 gold.
heroes. We're
10 gold.
heroes.
Yeah, heroes still gotta pay 10 gold. Hey man, the economy's gotta keep going, you know. You just can't. You guys are the richest people in town probably now. Maybe not. The king
There's the king.
is still there, yeah. But if he gave you 500 platinum, he must have somewhere
He's
to get
probably loaded.
it. Yeah.
I'll finish off by telling Vesper, good luck in your endeavors, Vesper, and you already know what I'm gonna say.
I appreciate your blessings even if I do not understand them.
I appreciate you trying. Good night, Vesper.
All right. So you're gonna sleep with G, or in the same room as
Hey,
G.
hey. Damn.
I'm gonna ask you, Vesper, since you took that initiative. Is there anything that you want to say to G, or you just want to be there next to her?
Just be with him.
Alright.
Like old times. Maybe
Very
we
well.
talk a little bit about like stuff and but nothing like super serious. Just kind of like try to keep it lighthearted because she's sad.
He plays a little game of Wizardry, the reunion with you. Because he seems to be enjoying that. And the day is finished. I'm gonna say, if you guys don't mind, we do the long rest. You can mark off the long rest.
Wait.
Yeah.
Right before we fall asleep, like it's already like 1 hour in day night. Emily is sleeping on the bed, and I'm on the other one.
Tired from the performance.
And I just say, "You did good, kid." And I go back to the other side. I don't know if she heard or not. I just go.
She takes
To the other
after
side.
G.
All right. The morning.
I want to
cometh.
do an inside check to find a mouse. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
Oh
not that.
no, not again.
You find a mouse with very big ears. Very
It's
angry.
Dickie
His
Mouse.
name's Dickie. So, morning has come. The ship is ready for you. And Zargas Alexios welcomes you on deck. He shows you around the ship, the sinking song, and shows you certain places where you shouldn't stand. As the ship is divided in 3 chunks, you do not stand in the division, like in the dividers, let's say, because if they need to go underwater suddenly, those things will close and you will be squished. So he informs you of that. He takes in the cargo with you. And at that moment, as you all climb on top, the gangplank is lifted, but one of you stays behind. And as you see G at the docks with his tummy fully out.
Gee, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm not going. You're still ugly.
Fuck you. And I'll go.
Bye, Velox Mors. Thank you.
I turn to them. I turn to
Vesper
them
has
and I
tears.
ask, does this usually happen?
Who are you asking?
Everyone, all of you.
Oh, Vesper's just crying. Like, she's silent, but she's just crying.
I
I'll give
noticed.
like a piece of cloth to Vesper, just to wipe her tears.
I
Oh.
notice Vesper crying and I go, oh, right. I turn to G, I lift up my hand and I say, may Dolgar bless your ventures, my friend.
You keep them safe. You're the responsible one now.
No, you're not.
I'll turn to G as well, and then I'll go.
He goes, clink, 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 with his arm. Goodbye, Emily. I really like meeting you.
Oh.
And you
And
see him.
I'll hug Vesper and cry.
Now
Vesper
I'm the
puts
one
an
who
arm
hands
around
up.
Emily.
Now I'm the one who hands a piece of cloth to Emily.
We'll be back, Gramps. I promise.
I know. Violet,
What?
no one dies.
No one dies.
Goodbye.
Not on my watch.
And he, as the sails unfurl and the ship begins to sail, you see this kind of gentle sway of the ship as the tail, the shark tail that it has, begins to swing and help it move along. G turns his back and stays behind in Soguk as you all move out into the sea. Now,
He's Emily tighter.
My head hurts. Been drinking too much.
Zargus, Alexiozi moves close to you. He's still kind of at the helm, but I'll say he calls you over, Violet, and he says, "So, what is the course? You had mentioned Port Nemeli, right?
Exactly.
25 days. No, actually, wait. Give me a moment. Let me make sure that that's right.
Damn, he's actually gonna do maths.
I have done
Maths.
the math before, my friend.
Maths.
For each of the ships, no. For Sinking Song, 21 days.
If it has to be, it has to be.
All right.
Has
Just
to be.
don't bother the crew too much. We kind of pretty coordinated here, and I just don't want to mess up our scheme.
We won't get in the way. We're just going to lay low. Don't worry.
Not much of the nightly sailor culture now, are we?
We sing at night.
Now that's more my tale.
Yeah, you do look like a sailor to me.
Is there like some sailor, like a gesture or something?
Arr!
That's a pirate. What the fuck?
I don't know, dude.
I'll just nod my head gently. That's it.
And off you drift slowly on the Sinking Song as the fjords that kind of flank Soguk slowly move to your sides until you come out into open sea and leave the city finally behind. I am going to say, because we're going to start to have to roll and do things, that we end today's episode on this mark. But be ready, my friends, because rolls are gonna come. Rolls are gonna happen.
Danger.
Because there might be some certain whales that want to have a conversation with you that you've just learned about. Anyway, great job, guys. That was fun. Those cool moments that you had there. I'm sorry that I couldn't just make the concert something normal, but it's just not in my nature. It's just whenever there's an event, I gotta. Okay, this is a pretty cool moment to reveal something, so I just do it. It's kind of like my gut feeling. It's what my gut feeling tells me to do every time. So that's why I did it. But I want to say, you're off of Soguk. The training wheels are off, ladies and gentlemen.
No. Off we go.
The tutorial zone is over.
Oh, that was a
Oh
tutorial.
boy.
Now
It took us this long to get out of the tutorial. Imagine what's going to
it's like a JRPG, right? You have to like grind yourself out of the tutorial.
Yeah, I remember playing those JRPGs where they had an underwater boss fight with 5,000 layer actions. Yeah, that's a good tutorial. That's a good tutorial.
Now the training wheels are off. You're off to fulfill the main objective of your quest, and who knows what other side objectives you may find, what other things lie in Kaifem, and how different it is. Now that it has been a while since we have visited this continent. My friends, this is an important step of the journey now. For both your characters and for my world, I want to say that whatever happens next in the next few moments, it is going to be harsh. It is going to feel unfair at times, not to you, but to the people of this world, maybe. And I couldn't ask for better people to be doing this with me, because we're going to be taking this into the direction that it was always meant to be in. It's time to be in the eldritch part of the horror, bitches.
Oh no.
Cool.
All right.
Cool, but oh no.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, that's sick, but also I'm gonna shit my pants.
That being said, congratulations on ending Soguk, guys! Woo!
We made it!
You made it!
Finished chapter 1.
Chapter 1
Could have
is done.
ended like 5 sessions ago. Woo!
That doesn't matter. You take the time you want to take. Did you see the extra episode that you got an upgrade for Emily? And some potions and some other stuff happened, and you met a new character, you know?
And I
It's the
want my
friends we
shoes
make
back.
along the way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, your shoes.
It's about the journey. It's about the journey. Anyway, next, for the people that are watching right now, next week, I believe, right? Next week is the 9th Saturday, right? Yeah. Next week, we are not going to be having a session, as we would be down to only 3 players. And I don't know, at this point, it's the travel episode. There's whales that can happen. So I want all 4 of them to be here. So we're gonna be not having a session next week, so you guys can catch up on all the episodes on YouTube, on Spotify, on Twitch VODs, on your mom's phone, anywhere you can find direct upload actually on your mom's phone, as it is something that it's a part of the business that we do here. It's a special customer service that we do here. Not at all for legal purposes. We do not do this. But thank you very much to anyone who's watched these, anyone who's been along through this journey. It's been 17 episodes in, I would say 16 or 15 episodes in Soguk. This was a completely entirely new city that had never been seen before. And now guess what? We're going into another entirely new city that has never been seen before. So yeah, thank you so much for all your support. We really do appreciate it. Clap for the chatters and the viewers and the people that are with us. Thank you. Clap. All right.
You're better than Sea Lion Dion.
Dude, Sea Lion was actually really nice. It was
No, the fake one.
She was.
the fake ones.
Yeah, the other. I found you, faker.
Anyway, we'll see you on the next episode. Thank you so much once again, and bye-bye. Take care.
Bye.